right.
Good.
All right. Let's play. What is up, everybody? Clint Esposito here with Steve Sommerfeld. What's up, Steven?
Hey, man. Not much. Actually, not a lot. There's a lot going on right now.
A lot going on. I know that's my
There's
standard.
a lot going on, but happy to be here.
That's my standard answer as well. And when anybody goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Or what's up?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And I always say that, and then I'm like, could be knee deep in shit, and I'm just like, "Nothing."
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. It's like nothing. No, actually, I've got one of the bigger decisions in my life coming up. I'm not going to say what it is in case I don't do it, but yeah.
Don't jinx it. But we are here for more important things. We had a big decision this morning, which was what vintage freestyle motocross contest or event to do a companion with. And I didn't even know. So we have decided upon 1999 Planet Extreme Games, which I didn't even know what this was. And Steve's just like, that's an Australian contest.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't heard of that in a very, very, very long time. Obviously, I watched it when I was a kid and reading about it in Freerider MX and whatnot. But man, Planet Extreme Games, there's nothing like stealing X Games and just putting Planet at the front of it.
How, yeah, and just spelling extreme out instead of
Well,
using...
actually, I think...
Oh, at that time, you're probably right. It probably was still the Extreme Games.
I think it was... Well, if I remember correctly, and I probably am not, it was actually Planet X Games.
Was it?
Maybe they followed Extreme Games and then they changed it to Planet X Games with X Games. I've got a funny feeling it was actually called Planet X Games.
Whoa.
You put me on the spot now because we only just chose this video about 10 seconds ago. But
we didn't have this conversation before.
Yeah. I need to be Googling while you're setting things up here.
Well, we live and we learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we're gonna hop into it. I'll keep the sound on that video like down a little bit just so that you can kind of hear it. Or I guess if there are some interviews because I did kind of skim it a little bit. So the interviews, I'll try and make sure everybody can hear. But other than that, it'll be, us commenting on the event.
So this is the first one, isn't it? I was going to say, like, as a quick little intro, why are we doing this?
Oh, okay. Well, this is, I mean, we have done some companions. I guess this is the first vintage FMX companion. So, basically, I don't know. Why do we decide this? Because there's not that many events every year.
Yeah.
And also, for some reason, motocrossers, I think everybody does, but motocrossers and FMXers love to reminisce about the good old days.
That's it. And fuck, they were the best. Like, well,
see?
all the old days were the best, but yeah, these were they were the good old days, man. It's sick. And like, as soon as you said 1999, what is Planet Extreme Games? And I'm like, that's fucking cool.
That was probably huge there, right?
Yeah, it was.
How old are
I remember.
You?
I don't know if Robbie Marshall is in this one. I don't know what's in this yet. This is going to be new for me, I think, because I don't even think I watched this video. But Robbie Marshall was like 15 years old or 14 years old at one of these events. So that'll be cool to see that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 99, how old would I have been? 15, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I was 19 in 99.
Oh, old man.
So, yeah.
How have you got less, like, gray hair in your beard than I do? God damn it.
I think the lighting is helping me out in here right now, to be quite honest with you, because there's definitely some more white than you can...
Okay, well, I'm seeing is, like, full...
No, there's definitely a bunch
You're looking young, man, compared to me.
No, there's a
Looks like Mike Sinkmars, actually.
Gray over here.
Who, I don't know, maybe he's in this competition. I don't know.
He could be.
Could be.
All right, we're gonna I'm gonna start playing. Or yeah, we gotta do the countdown for us too.
Exactly.
All right, let me get on that page so that it doesn't start. What the hell did I do? There we go. All right, We're going to count down from 5. Are we going to do 5
On
for
one.
on 1? Okay.
On one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the one.
Carry
I love that it's
hot.
already got. I already love that it's got Levi's just in the video.
I do a lot of BMX riding. My buddy TJ Lavin, we're living together out in Vegas. And I learned, most of my tricks you see I do, it has a BMX influence in it. And that's a big part of my cross training, my riding is BMX.
I love this music.
What's your worst ever injury been?
A few years back, broke both of my femurs in 6 places, compounded my bone, broke my shin, broke my wrist, hit a tractor over a jump, and put me down, almost died. But still here, still kicking.
Get online and chat with Carrie Hart.
Fear is everything. Fear is what keeps you going. That's where you get that, that kick from.
Look
Fear
at that
slows
double
you down.
grab.
It also elevates what you do. You just got to know how to use that fear.
And the flatland as well. Oh, hanging it off the back.
That's all about. It's just that rush you get. There's no way explaining it. I raced for 20 years and I didn't get it racing, and I got it jumping. So that's why I'm sticking with jumping.
Oh, you're kidding. Did you get an ad?
No.
Oh,
Do I need to pause?
I'm on an ad. Are you kidding me? And it's one of those ones that won't go away. Oh, and I've got 2 ads. Awesome. Thank you.
All
Well
right.
done, YouTube.
It's funny
All
that they're
right.
only doing it to you.
You don't get them?
No, I didn't get any ads.
Are you YouTube Premium?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, it says premium at the top. Do I pay for this shit? What's going on here?
yeah, then you're paying for it, pal.
Ah!
You're up for that one. All right, sorry, but I'm at 102.
All right. I'm at 123.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's going to suck ass. I hope this doesn't mean we're doing this every minute.
You're going to have to
30
pay for
minutes.
YouTube Premium, bro.
And
Mine says next week, and there's somebody doing a no for the can.
damn it. So where should I go? 1 minute 20.
Or what are you at?
No, I'll go to 123.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, next week, and I'm just
Yep,
seeing...
exactly.
Yeah, something. I don't know, next week. 123.
All right.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Extreme games.
Nice.
Skydivers get in some low-flying stunts.
Oh, this is the X Games Australia.
And Street
Yep.
Luge Guru
Planet
Walter
X.
slides in for an X-ray.
Street League,
But right
whatever, luge.
today on Planet X, skydivers see how low they can go. Street Luge Guru Walter Autry slides in for an X-ray.
Who are these street losers that I don't know about?
I don't know, but the fact that they're there, they shouldn't know. Not that they shouldn't be. But it's crazy what was there. It's crazy what was in X Games at some point, or Planet X. But I don't know if this was actually part of X Games. I don't know if this was ESPN. I'm pretty sure it was not.
Right.
But it sounds like it is, like the way they talked about it for years. But I'm 99% sure it was not associated at all with the real X Games.
The motocross freestyle jump course was taking no prisoners, with several riders injuring themselves during practice. Last year's Extreme Games gold medalist Troy Carroll was one of them, going down hard, right in the line of fire.
Man,
Oh,
Troy
geez.
Carroll, damn.
Over the bars.
He was around for so long.
He had of retaining his title.
Yeah, he's not too far from where I am in Australia, and I think he's running a trucking company now.
Oh, yeah?
Huge trucking company.
For the final 3 shootout, so the competition was always going to be tight. The first man out was
Very well.
Lee Harriman, and he knew that if he was going to make it through to the final, he had to make an impression.
Hell yeah, Harry, this is going to be sick. Look at the jumps, though. They're so small. Oh,
They're so
cliffhanger.
mellow.
Yeah, they're so mellow, so small. I mean, the distance is all right, but
Yeah. They're just short. They're not tall enough. And they need to
Yeah.
be steeper, at least versus now, you know.
Oh, the combo king.
Really good. And mate, watched American Vid and told me to do some new tricks, and I tried them and pulled them off, so I'm stoked.
That was grabbing the front of the mud guard for one.
Yeah.
The mud god.
No foot can't go into heel clicker too.
Is he a 125er?
Knowing it wasn't going to be an easy ride
Who is
to
that?
get into the finals,
Yeah, it's a
Adam
125.
Cini rose to the occasion.
Who?
Making
I missed
sure
Oh,
the judges
whoa,
knew
Adam
he was out there to
Cini.
take care of business.
That is a name I've not heard for a very long time. So is this like a full Aussie comp plus Kerry Hart? I can't
I
remember.
guess so.
Nice little kickouts there. Man, that seat grab, that was mine for like 2 years before I learned how to properly do a seat grab.
Seat grabs are weird until you get it.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Binder in the sand.
You one of the young guns here today?
I think I'm actually second youngest to Robbie Marshall, but yeah, I'm pretty young.
Oh, there you go. I threw
Do you
out
have a
Robbie at the
favourite jump out
start.
there?
It's probably a Superman sea grab, which I've been doing lately. And
Yeah,
a lot of
no,
people
looking
doing it
looking
lately,
sharp
so
at
it's
that.
getting hard.
Oh, he's even gone for a twist. Lizzie trying to twist an
Looks like he was
Indy
going
back.
for Indy.
Sergeant making a name for himself was 15-year-old Robbie
There you
Marshall.
go.
Riding a lighter 125, he made sure that less power did not mean less airtime.
The last guy had 125 too.
Yeah.
Old coffin. Where you keep your hands on.
That's it. Nice knack.
Yeah.
Looks like Travis getting around on a Honda.
Yeah. Yeah, just pinned everywhere.
Had a bit of a stack earlier on today. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, you know, my shoulder's really hurting and my finger on my throttle hand and my knee and stuff. And I had a little bit of concussion earlier, but, you know, it's all great now.
Went away. Hours. It's just gone.
Yeah, nah, concussion's gone, man. I'm feeling sweet. Nah, Marshall's like one of those guys. Like, if he wanted to be the best freestyler, he could. If he wanted to be the best racer, he could. But he just does everything.
Supercross
Like,
season, he showed he could flare it out with the best of them.
Everybody's throwing sick knacks.
yeah. Who was that? I missed the name. Who was
Me too.
47 on a
How long have you been into
KTM?
these big air jumps?
This is my first actual extreme games.
Oh, is that
I've done a
Troy
few
Carroll's
things
younger
before,
brother, I think?
like just around home and at supercrosses and that, but
Yeah, I
this is my
think
first X Games,
that's.
so I'm loving
I
it.
think that was Troy Carroll's younger brother.
Nice.
Man, I'm starting to show my memory is bad now. I should know that.
You probably haven't seen these people in 30 years.
Yeah, well, what is his? 99? Yep, 23 years. I think that was Chris Thompson, did they say? I rode with him a lot. Actually, I think I did my first ever international show with him and Pete Anderson in China.
Awesome.
How are you, Chris?
Yeah, not too bad, Tim.
You had a pretty
Ooh.
bad stack the other
Oh,
day. Tell
that
us
is
about
huge.
Yeah, I came off over the big jump over there and hit my arm on a piece of glass or a rock or something and had to get 7 stitches in it.
But
Everybody's
she's
got-
sweet. That was just before. Got some stitches. And
Yeah, I'm
off
sweet.
the
Had a
go.
concussion, but I'm good.
Making a name for himself around the world in the crusty videos, Kerry Hart had a big reputation to live up to, and that didn't seem to be a problem.
With that nothing. Proved it.
Man. Well, everybody's knacks are on point at the same point, I would say.
There you go. That
Oh,
was...
but that's going to be the winning trick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this competition. Well, I mean, I would have
Hi, Kerry.
23 years ago, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
guessing
know,
that would have won it.
Got hurt about a month ago. I compressed my back pretty bad, and just need a little time off. And this is my last one for the year, so I'm here just hanging out and go for it.
Just you in person hanging out with all of these young moto kids out here is just absolutely
Man, he
magnificent
held
for
that
them
so
and lifting
late
their
to try and get that
spirit.
heart out.
He always did.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
these guys here are
exactly,
super
he's
cool.
just
Have a
coming in,
blast
like-
riding with them.
Yeah, he was like
3 or 4
slow,
meters
slow,
above
slow.
the.
Really
Yeah.
cool guys, and, I'm stoked I came. I mean, this has been one of the funnest contests I've done all year.
When the judges had finished putting pen to paper, it was the 2 youngsters, Adam Cini and Robbie Marshall, up against the legend Kerry Hart in the final
Whoa.
3 shootout.
That is cool.
So they have to go to a finals or something?
Must be top 3 final or something. Yeah. So, I mean, looking at it, everybody looks just about as good as each other in the clips they've just shown us. Except Carey obviously had his heart attack, so that was the big thing. But yeah, Marshall was looking good.
But I would say across the board, these guys have like as many or more good tricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Harry had way more combos. He was looking good.
Yeah, exactly.
Extreme games, and it was time to put on a show.
Do you want to get back into it and show them what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm going to go big tonight, and it's going to be great. So much fun.
I think because there's a few people dropped out, everyone's feeling the urge of getting a top 3 podium, so it's definitely gotten harder, not easier.
I'm sure all the guys out there would have liked to have seen you bust some moves tonight.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad not here in full strength, but I mean, I guess it's better making a show than no show at all. So I'm here, I'm doing it.
Get the job done, man. Oh, of course I got another ad. God damn it. Are you kidding me?
All right, pause.
All right, 9:31.
All right.
Or where are you up to? I can just skip to you.
Here, I'll go. 9:31.
9:31.
Because that's where his run starts anyway, so.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
This is pissing me off.
You're skipped already?
I'm at 9:31.
Okay. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Robbie Marshall was the first out of the gates.
That's a decent gap, though.
He knew that he had to give it everything he had for a shot at
Nice
the goal.
Cliffy.
And it didn't take long to get a crowd reaction.
Lazy boy held it. Sweet.
Yeah.
He's-
I wish you would
he's
pull his
getting
legs
those-
together a little bit.
Yeah, true.
That's
Hey,
the
that was a
only-
nice double can. Nice switchblade.
So, I mean, their tricks across the board, like it's not Carey's heart attack, but it's a good seat grab. I mean, if you only have one
Yeah.
trick that much better.
And that's like a little bit of a kind of transfer no-footed whip.
Yeah.
Look good.
The 2 remaining competitors knew they had their work cut out for them if they were going to cut down this
Yeah, like
Queenslander.
That's a heart cliffhanger.
Adam
back
City
then.
knew it was gonna be
Yeah,
a hard
exactly.
task to impress the judges after Robbie
Woo!
had finished.
That was a good one.
The only way he was gonna
Little
do that
deep.
was to hold it out
I mean, they don't even need to have the landing. just go.
Dude,
flat,
that
man.
was a good one.
Yeah, like that was flat as well. But that was a sick Cliffy. Another nice whip. Oh,
He needs
was that
to
a
get
double
that.
grab?
Was it? I didn't see that.
I don't know. I wasn't sure what was happening. I couldn't see it properly on my screen.
3 clicks.
15 click.
Woo! That was a good one.
Nice
He's got
Cliffy.
the cliffhangers down.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Little Y zinger. Tell you what, from what we've seen already, like if I was a judge there, Kerry would be in
hard.
trouble.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
that's
good.
pretty cool.
That was good.
What he had left in his bag of tricks.
Knack was a little weak.
You could tell he doesn't feel that good. He's like
Yeah.
moving kind of slow, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go. That
nice.
was good.
The Saram was cool.
Yeah. But I think trick for trick, if you measured all the tricks,
Oh.
just
Yep.
the heart attack is better. But I think the other guys, okay, that was a good one.
And a double grab.
All right.
Yeah, that helped.
That helped.
And no one wanted it to finish. And why would they, with Kerry Hart throwing together some of the best combinations we'd seen from him all weekend?
Nice. Well, I guess it was the heart and the double grab that did it.
Yeah, that double grab, remember the other ones he was like balled up? And
Yeah,
then all of a
that one was a
sudden, boom,
good
he
one.
does that. Yeah.
He took home the gold, with Robbie Marshall
Yeah.
grabbing his
Nah,
second
fair call.
silver
I'd agree with that.
and Adam Cini in 3rd place.
Tough though.
Yeah.
Like until that double grab,
Yeah.
I'd say Kerry had that. Sorry, Robbie Marshall had that one, but
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah, that
pulled
was
it out
sweet.
at the end there.
yeah, exactly.
Is that all the FMX? Do we have more FMX?
I have no idea.
Yep. there's
Maybe
more.
that's all.
No, there's more.
Oh, is there?
Just these ads. If you want to skip to it, it looks like.
Oh
no.
yeah, no, there you go. A little bit of the stuff in the background, bit of training.
Planet
goes into orbit with freestyle motocross from the Extreme Games.
How many stops were there of this?
I thought it was only one.
We find out what's up with the Max team.
So this is,
Boards take off in Australia.
yeah, I'm really not sure what's going on here. But anyway, so, but from that comp, actually, I think the next year there was like a few more bigger names came out to Australia. That was the first one, obviously. Because then I think there was like the Germans came. There's a couple more Americans in 2020.
In 2020? You mean 2000?
2020, 2000. God damn it. I was looking at another number on my laptop. The 20 thumbs up. Yeah, in 2000, I think a few more guys came out.
Go big, style it up, and get the crowd on your side.
So is this kind of like a replay of the replay that we just watched?
I think it's just like, I don't know.
Or maybe they've doubled up this clip?
No, this is during the day, freestyle practice or something, or the qualifiers.
Which is strange. Like, oh, here we go. Here's the full comp. We're going to show you the qualifiers after. Cool. But it looks like there was way more people there anyway.
Yeah.
This fall, sending Chris Thompson off to the hospital.
Yeah, that was a good swap.
The competition was held
He got out of it pretty good.
Yeah, especially if he just turned up and kept riding later on that night with some stitches. But was it Marshall? Oh, yeah, had a bit of a concussion.
Yeah,
but
earlier.
It's gone now. Yeah, nah.
Just back from injury, Adam was holding nothing back. Busting out the big tricks he knew the crowd had come to see.
You got a favourite jump out there?
It's definitely one going straight across that way, where I've been pulling the Superman sea grabs. And I'm just having a lot of fun, and the competition's really great.
Is that your favourite jump?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've only
Yeah, you
learned
could
how to
see
do
he
it,
was
fairly
looking for that big old look over, try and twist up an Indy. Oh, no. Maybe not.
I almost
Not
think
when he
it-
frog-legged it.
I almost think him looking over like brought his upper body back up and kind of like stopped him from rotating.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got to say, it's just Bobby Dazzler. You're setting a new trend in moto.
Oh, look, I got a mate up home that's into all this gear, so he said, why not wear it?
What do you think of the crowd out there?
The crowd's
Did he just say Bobby Dazzler?
You got a favourite jump?
Yeah, well, isn't that Rob Adelberg's nickname?
Saran wrap.
He's Bobby Dazzler.
Is he?
Yeah. I think that might be the Friday night Bobby Dazzler comes out.
When like when Brody Wilson drinks too much, he becomes Bart.
Merry Christmas, Lee.
Bart? Really?
You don't want to meet Bart.
That's so... Yeah, I can imagine that out of Brody.
It's weird because he's so calm all the time.
Oh,
And then straight into a lazy boy.
almost got Santa's hat caught in the rear tyre. Man, I'd say he was riding better with Santa on.
Yeah.
Ah, no, because they said he crashed anyway, didn't he? You know, because like Troy was one of the top dogs way back then. It was him, Danny Ham. They rode a lot together, I think. And then like Robbie Marshall was coming through. But yeah, Troy was like one of the top dogs, and John O'Porter as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the names. But again, you know, like California pretends like we don't even exist, so we definitely didn't hear anything
Yeah,
about
you didn't.
you guys.
Yeah, you're not going to know nothing. Yeah.
What do you think of our local talent out here?
It's good. I mean, the guys are riding super good. It's fun. It's really laid back, no pressure. Just come out, have fun, and throw some tricks out, and make all these people happy. I'm just here having fun. I'm having a
That's what
blast.
it's all about.
I'm more stoked watching these guys ride than actually riding myself, It's cool, in a different environment. Seeing guys are really pumped on freestyle, so I'm having a blast.
The last rider in the semi-final was 15-year-old Robbie Marshall.
But actually, just look, there's no cut guards there.
No.
That's all long fenders.
Yeah, this is prior to-
In 1999, he was looking for his 125 to carry him onto the podium. And with tricks like that lazy boy and his
I want to
huge
say
Superman
Travis
seat
didn't
grab,
even have
one of his dreams of mixing
grab
up the
holes
big
cut
guns
yet. Didn't he have like some steel frame around his
Yeah,
bike?
he was still running the little handle thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the frame. Yeah, there was the frame, and then there was a handle.
I just had fun out there, and it was great just going out there, jumping the jumps and pulling out some big moves.
What's it like being out there amongst those other boys that are just pushing you?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I race as well, and it's just so much.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a good whip.
Like,
Yeah.
different ages, but they all went real big, and it was hard to compete against, but it turned out all right.
The judges had a hard time splitting the field, but when the dust settled, it was Robbie Marshall, Troy Carroll, and Kerry Hart going through to the final 3 shootout.
So this
So
is
is
a
this
different.
like a second day?
Yeah.
Like, oh god damn, I've got another ad. Come on, are you kidding me? All right, skip ads. So now I'm at 1847. Bloody hell,
All
this
right, hold
sucks.
on.
Guess because I'm also on the Night of the Jumps account. Oops. Oh well.
All
Might be
right.
more freestyle coming on that one.
Oh, hold on. 1841, you
18.
said?
1847.
Oh, 7. I was right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Who's on the Cali there? It does look. Is that Sync? Is that. Didn't he?
I wonder.
The motocross
I don't know.
final was set to be an epic event. Troy Carroll was in line for his
Maybe
third gold
Peter
medal.
Melton, I
Kerry
could
Hart
throw a
was
name
looking to
out there,
take the
but
crown offshore.
maybe I'm
While
wrong.
young gunner
He might not have
Robbie
even
Marshall
done it.
was out to prove he belongs with the big boys. Whatever the result, this was going to be motocross freestyle at its best. The first man out was last year's reigning Extreme Games champion, Troy Carroll, and he was always going to be hard to beat with the Queensland
So
crowd
they had it in
right
98.
behind their local hero.
Whoa.
Troy started well with a host
That's
of solid
crazy.
tricks. However, it took him a couple of attempts to get the Superman seat grab and still not quite getting the full extension. He finished strong though with a triple heel clicker and his
told you, that
favorite
damn
trick,
seat
the double
grab.
can-can. But was it going
Man,
to be
these
enough
guys
to
love a
secure
heel
his
clicker.
third gold medal in as many years here at the Summer Extreme Games?
There wasn't
I think
that
I've
much
done
you
it.
could do, so just clicking your heels a bunch
Crowd
was.
was absolutely phenomenal tonight.
I think I got a triple once. I hate doing heel clickers.
I hate heel clickers.
Yeah, it wasn't until the last run like I done the Superman seat grab. If it wasn't for the crowd just cheering me on, I would never have done it. Like that's what it takes for me to get that big adrenaline rush. So I get more of an adrenaline rush out of them yelling at me than what I do actually doing the jump.
Having already proved to the world he is a freestyle jump master, Kerry Hart set out to give the crowd some thrills at his expense.
Did he crash?
Thrills at his expense. So I'm assuming a crash is coming.
No.
A legend
Or-
of the US Pro Circuit and one of the stars of the
Oy.
Krusty Demons and
Oh.
Dirt videos, Kerry Hart came to Australia with a
Nice.
bag of unseen tricks.
Past the
It
front
took a
fender.
couple of attempts to hit his signature move, but even an injured back wasn't going to stop the crowd from witnessing.
Oh
the
man,
heart attack.
so deep. Like, and he said he had a bad back. Like
Yeah.
he compressed it, and
Well,
he's
it's
doing
just because
that.
it's small.
Yeah.
He just, like, G'd into the bottom.
I mean, is that your favorite trick? It looks pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's a trick I started doing a few months ago. It's called the heart attack. It's kind of my signature trick. It's not
Few
my most
months
favorite
ago.
because that's the reason why I'm limping around, because it just puts a wrenching on my back. But it's my signature trick. I'm doing that. I'm doing double-handed Supermans, double-handed grabs, and just trying to make new stuff, trying to elevate the sport.
You guys were just pushing each other to the utmost limit out there.
I got a lot of respect for the Australian riders. They're kind of in a position where they don't get to see what's going on, too recent, and they really seem to adapt really quick. They're riding super good, and I'm stoked. I had a blast. These guys are all really cool, really nice guys, and made a bunch of new friends along there.
I loved actually seeing that no footer, like a no hander,
Yeah.
nothing, but like he was just coming back so smooth with his no foot. Just grab back on, keep that no hand up.
Yeah.
He's looking
Wasn't
good.
going to stop him giving it everything he had.
Big no footed
That's-
whip.
Yeah, that cliff is way better. Oh, tweaking it out.
Motocross fans one more show.
Actually, that was a good
With a host
question.
of
Like,
solid tricks like
was
this
there a
lazy
grab
boy,
on
it
his
was looking
bike?
like the 15-year-old Robbie Marshall
Looks like it.
may
See
be
on the
about to
side there?
upset
That
Did he
big.
have it?
couple of the
Yeah, he
big
did.
guns.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was actually a seat grab or if he
Look
was
how small
grabbing
it
the
is.
fender. Yeah. Man, that was good.
So did.
Did you have a favourite jump out there?
Yeah, my favourite jump was the big one coming back. I felt most comfortable over that to pull on my big tricks, and it was great. I've been practicing the Superman seat grab now for the last couple of weeks, and cliffhangers, they'd have to be my most favourite tricks, and yeah, I just get off on doing them ones, they're great.
When the competition was over, the judges had an easy pick for first, but second and third were hard to split. After the points had been counted, it was the American Kerry Hart with the gold, the new kid on the block, Robbie Marshall, taking home the silver, and the consistent Troy Carroll getting the bronze.
All right, so clearly 2 events in one. I'm guessing
Yeah.
2 days of competition.
So is.
But they said Troy smashed himself just before the first day. So maybe he got better and came back for the second day of
his
competition.
concussion just went away. It was hours.
Hey, yeah, it's a couple of hours. Should be sweet. So, okay, now we've got what? We're 2/3 the way through. Have we got more?
There's looks like some interviews or something.
Oh, man, I'd love to see some freestyle on that XR 650. That'd be sweet.
So were Robbie Marshall and Adelberg same age?
No. Adelberg's still younger. Like, Marshall would be about the same age as me, I think. Like, I think he's born about 84 or 83. And Adelberg's probably still another few years younger.
So he was a little kid.
Yeah. Like, when this came out, like, Adelberg would have been maybe, I'm going to guess, 8 or 7, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think like when Adelberg came out, he was 13 in the first Freerider when that was on.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing him as a little kid in the magazine.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 2004 he might have made his like, or 2003 when he started coming out.
You know how we're going to do this, but here it is now. Field of Dreams, he calls it. Build it and they will come.
Whoa!
Oh, nice. Yeah, been there. Done that one.
We hope to hold a few more kind of demos and photo shoots here with it.
That's what I was thinking. So is this like just a bit of a show that they've put on and added into this TV episode?
I guess.
A bloke that doesn't have the money to go and race, but might just
Yeah,
have
that's
that
what it looks
ability
like.
to,
But
you know,
yeah,
really
I mean,
whip something out or pull something out, you know, that's half exciting, and he might do it in some paddock.
Who is
down the
this
back
guy?
of, you know,
I actually don't remember the name, Dave Thorpe.
something like this.
No idea. I feel really bad now. I thought I was on top of everybody, but I don't actually remember his name. But I definitely had that yellow fox hat. I had that one. Yeah, no, so Planet Extreme Games, while that's going on, I'm going to just quickly Google and see if this is X Games. I don't think so.
I almost feel like he's the course builder or something.
I think the hardest thing on a dirt bike or hitting like the big gap
Might have
jumps
been.
is pretty well just finding that gear.
Off the upper end, you know if you're going to make it, you feel good. Just going
Luke
through the air,
Beachy.
no wind, the bike feels nice.
I feel bad again.
Richard Lipsy.
Damn.
Really digging in the memory banks there.
Thinking in the air, just trying to think, well, I will make it, I suppose.
Damn, I don't remember. That's really bad. I'm gonna get my ass kicked if anybody's gonna watch this and they're like, how do you not know these guys?
going for your try?
I've never heard any of these names to make you feel
No,
bad.
I haven't heard these guys.
So really up to your imagination, isn't it? Like nowadays they've gone sort of further than they ever have before. Probably, you know.
That course looks sweet, though.
Does look good.
Today would have been sort of out of the question.
Like the dirt jumps look like they were built nicer as well.
Jumps getting bigger.
Landings are still just as small.
Yeah. I mean, pump it up, but it's still better than any course today.
Yeah.
Except for
True.
axles.
But now, like, we get into the Superman sea grabs and Indian airs. Like, we're just doing, like, there's this ludicrous stuff that's just coming out and, like, stuff that I don't even want to attempt, but I know I've got to keep up, like, the reputation I've got for jumping.
Yeah, so Troy was like one of the best motocross and supercross races in Australia. Oh, and of course I have got another ad. You son of a bitch. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me tell you what it is when it's finished. 2 ads. All right, 27.57. This must be the last one.
All right.
27.57. Right, I need to get myself premium. That's all I've got out of this.
So. All right.
27.57.
Yeah. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, see that editing with the fireworks?
Man, I'm all over that. So what this has told me is I actually don't know as much as I thought I did. And there's 3 riders' names that I did not know. And they've got tricks.
Yeah, and they're riding the friggin' Planet Extreme game.
Yeah. Like, how did I not get the memo on this?
You didn't see this episode.
Man, yeah, exactly. I haven't, yeah, exactly. I've never seen this episode. Oh, got the old seat grab out there, but exactly what you said. He, like, looked up, and that just stops the progression of the seat grab.
Yeah.
Looked up too early and looked up,
See?
not down.
Boom.
Oh, here we go. That's the one. The old nut crusher. Managed to hold on to it, though.
Any other sport, like, it's really getting up there.
The Hickory Nut Crunch. Dude, these shows are awesome. I want to go back and ride one of those shows in time. Go back in time and ride.
Yeah, like, that was just a bit of a cool demo. Not even part of the comp.
I like to go for a swim in the morning. Then, yeah, normally just ride all afternoon, like ride my bike all afternoon. Favourite trick at the moment has to be the Superman sea grab. I'm starting to do that pretty good at the moment, and yeah, I'm just hoping I can get better at them.
Did you see this?
I wake up every day and I think to myself, okay, what can I do today? It's going to be crazy. It's going to put my life.
Where'd this guy find this video?
I have no idea.
How does he do
That's
that?
it. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the question out of all of it. Like, where did he even get this? Like, and when did he put it up?
A month ago. Yeah.
No way.
Like he just found it.
Nice caught over, though.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching, like, I think one of the best posters I had on my wall was Troy Carroll doing a caught over in the hills. And, it was like the best thing I could have ever seen in 1999. Oh, that is huge. But look how tall that landing was. Like, I reckon if he stood up next to it, it would have been about head high.
Dude, that's how the takeoffs, like, them standing on their bike, they're like at least as tall as the takeoff.
And the amount of
Yeah.
that's being poured into it so far is just like amazing, you know. So like next couple of years, it should be good.
Holding that no footer as long as he could. Love the music too. I don't think we're going to get in trouble with like music copyright for this episode.
This isn't a big song in Australia?
That's what I do every day. I go out there, I jump. Like,
I can't even hear it, to be honest.
Good.
All I can hear is just. And that RM 250, like that would have. Yeah, what was that? A 99 model?
Probably.
I got the 98 RMX 250 because Troy was on the Suzuki at the time, And I don't know, I just love Suzuki. I was like, yeah, they're the best bikes. There's so much technology going into Suzuki. Like, they'll keep this up for the next 23 years.
All right, that's it.
But yeah, like, how crazy is that? That clip is even out there, that somebody has found it,
Yeah. I don't
that I
understand.
never even watched. There's 3 dudes that I don't even know. Man, I'm going to have to flick back. I'm going to have to find the names and see if I can do a bit of a Google search and find out who they are. Why the
Yeah.
hell did I miss them?
We need to
Maybe even go buy some, like, go back and look at the old Freerider magazines. I can't do it because I'm in Germany. But if somebody who's watching this,
Dude, we're
and
gonna
they
get all
have-
kinds of comments on the page, like, what? So and so.
yeah. Well, did you get Freerider magazine in America?
Yes.
Or did you have to, like, order it in? Oh, you did get it.
Well, was it in? I think you had to order it. I don't think it was in.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought.
stores.
I remember reading that, like, guys had to actually order it.
Yeah,
And get it
people
sent
were
over.
getting subscriptions to stuff. I got. What was MX Machine? That was different. Freerider.
Yeah, that was Freerider MX.
See, I'm not even sure I've ever seen a physical copy, to be quite honest with you.
Oh.
What's the
Wow,
other one I just said?
Motocross Machine? MX Machine or
I
something?
think I had a couple copies of that.
Yeah.
I think that's it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've got every single Freerider at home at my mum's place. So that's a gold mine sitting right there. But I don't have access to it right now. I'd
You
love
gonna
to go back
retire
and
off
actually.
that?
Oh, maybe I could. I mean, if somebody's out there like this, Braden, what was his name? What was that guy's
I'll
name
go
that's
back. We'll
found
give
it?
him a shout.
Braden Hallocks. Maybe he'd be like, he's probably got 5 copies of every issue anyway. If he's got all of this, like,
He may not
that
even
dude
be
must
from
have everything.
Australia.
No, I know. He's probably got every magazine from everywhere around the world. Like,
Sure.
he's clearly on top of all of it. So no, I'd love to go back and see if those 3 dudes are actually in.
Yeah. No, that would be cool. You know what else is a good, awesome idea that's basically like the internet now? MXVM. Did you guys get those?
No.
Motocross Video Magazine?
No.
So
No.
it was like you would get like a VHS every couple of months or something like that. And
Yeah, right.
it would be just like a little like a magazine, but a video magazine. Some of them would they'd go and talk to a bunch of motocross guys, I think, or they'd go and talk to freestyle guys. I actually think I have 1 or 2 MXVMs.
Okay.
In my
So it's a magazine, but just they send out a VHS.
Yes.
That's your subscription as a VHS.
Yes. It was awesome. And they were
That's
good. They
pretty
were like
cool.
little episodes. They would go and interview people and just, film some of an event or two and then do interviews with people and then just ship it off to your house. Somebody, please, if anybody has all the MXVMs, let us know.
Would that be? I'm just thinking of the work involved. Would that be easier than doing a magazine? I guess it would be.
Probably.
Like that's actually then a pretty good idea. If you were not bad at cutting videos,
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to do real cutting back then. Not just an
no.
iPhone edit or something.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
So that would have been really cool. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, with the Freerider magazine, maybe it was every 2 months there was a new Freerider. And I think on every second or every third, there was a new DVD that they'd put out with it. So they were cool. They were fucking pretty sick, actually. You get a free DVD with every mag. But yeah, I think it started in like 1998, that magazine. But yeah, anyway, no, that was cool to see that whole clip. Like, to see a young Robbie Marshall, that was pretty cool because that dude still rips. He's one of the most talented riders I think I've ever seen.
Amazon.
It was, yeah?
No, I just found it.
No way.
Yeah, let's see. Issue 4 with Nathan Ramsey. Oh, currently unavailable. I bet it got sold.
Huh. Anybody can put up an
I
Amazon
know.
thing. Oh yeah, no, I've got that. Oh, it's unavailable.
YouTube MXVM clip. Yep, Deegs pops
yeah?
right up.
Nice.
It's only 2 minutes. But
Okay. Man, you'll have to just throw that out. Just chuck it up on Instagram and
yeah, that's
that's
actually a
cool.
good idea. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna do, guys and gals. Mainly guys, I'm assuming.
I imagine it's not too many girls watching this. But in saying that, I'd say there was a lot of talking on that one because it was like a bit of a compilation, a bit of a
Yeah.
highlights reel. So I didn't really want to jump in and upset the flow of
Right.
that video too much. So hopefully the next one's
Straight
bit easier.
competition.
That would be cool.
We'll find straight
That
comp.
would be cool.
And then, so this is, we're going to basically, I don't know how often, but very periodically, we're going to try to keep it going. We're going to pull up some old freestyle videos, events, anything, and just watch it together and reminisce. If there's enough people that are interested, we will do these live so that people can get on and chat with us. So that way I'm sure there was probably people that would have been in the chat room there, like bringing
like John
up.
like my French photographer friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
John
there's a
Matthews.
few guys. Yeah, there's a few guys I think that'll jump in on it.
I think there's a bunch of guys or a handful of guys that were as into FMX as us the whole time and didn't smash their faces as much.
That'd be nice.
So they probably have a little bit better of a recall.
Man, imagine though, like if half of that stuff that went down, I don't remember it, but sounds good.
But this is why it's fun, right? I'm sure
it.
everybody, even the good memory people, I'm sure there are some people that are like, remember all this. But
yeah,
I think just going back and seeing all this stuff, and even for me, seeing this show with, I always heard the name Robbie Marshall. I heard Troy Carroll, but I didn't see that much of any of these guys because of, like we were saying, like probably Freestyle MTX or something like that is the most place where you would see, which I think probably maybe in freestylemx.com at this point, but like message boards and stuff is where I saw most foreign riders pictures and heard their names, because as far as the actual media and TV and magazines and stuff like that and videos, those guys didn't get into that stuff over here.
Well, yeah, and like we just watched Marshall look as good as Kerry Hart except for one or two tricks.
Exactly.
Like at that point you'd be like, dude, just go to America.
Yeah.
Like you've got this stitched up, and didn't pan out that way.
So did he? That's the thing. So how long was his freestyle career?
He's still riding. Like I'm pretty sure he still rides for Showtime FMX. Airtime FMX, which Brad Birch now owns. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Robbie's still riding for Airtime.
Nice.
Yeah, and he still races, and
really,
the dude is an animal. He is fast. He's got fucking style, and he can ride freestyle. Like
there's a handful of those guys, right? Like Edgar.
Yeah, exactly.
Robbie.
Exactly.
Like what's the Kai?
Yeah.
Like I'm very
McNeil.
Yeah. Who? This is not current, but Chris Rourke just started racing some vet stuff, and bro, he's been winning. He's fast as fuck.
What now?
Yes. He just raced like 40 plus at the Vet World Nationals or something like that and got like top 4s.
No way.
Yeah.
Find it. I got to see this. That is fucking sick.
I'm friends with him on Facebook and stuff, so they've been posting stuff, but I'm like, I didn't realize you were that fast, dude. Like, if you go back to our first FMXers, most of them are pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. It was only like when you and I came along and the rest of us.
Did you not race a lot?
Not once.
Really?
I have never raced a single race.
See, I'm believing I'm the least talented person that got paid to ride freestyle motocross because
No, that was me.
No, you went straight into that. Like, if I didn't even race, I never would have even had a thought to go and jump ramps. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just watching these guys. I was watching Marshall and Troy Carroll and Jono and those guys. That's the only reason I got into it, really. Yeah. Like, and then I think Marshall was at the first comp I rode at as well. Like, so it's
cool.
Yeah, it was all that kind of crew there because they were all pretty local. I didn't realize how local they were to me, but they were only a couple of hours away from where I grew up.
Wow.
And then I moved to Brisbane. So Chris Thompson and Robbie Marshall, like, they're only 45 minutes.
Nice.
So,
wow.
Yeah. So no, I thought I was the least talented that got into it, and somebody paid me to do what I did.
I feel like I just put a lot of work in and just was to a point where then it was feasible. But like I said,
or people felt sorry and like, oh, this guy's done so much. Like, let's give him a show and he can buy new handlebars or something.
Listen, I started my own team and booked my own shows. So literally, I just forced myself upon freestyle motocross. I was like, sorry.
It had no other choice.
Sorry, I'm not
no other choice
leaving.
but to make. Was it an M80 episode that you were in?
I'm in a bunch of M80 episodes.
Oh.
Basically, yeah, they were doing M80. My camera guy, Kyle Huber, at the time for my first video, my first FMX East video, Staking Our Claim, had all of our footage, and then he looked on, not like Craigslist, like something like that, and saw an ad being like, we're looking for extreme sports footage for a Fox Sports TV show.
Yeah, right.
So he, because it's like was a Fox, I think it was a Fox network or something. So he contacted the guy. Guy said, let me see the footage that you have of your guys. He sent him footage of us. That guy was Adam Barker. So then first season, Kyle just would film us and then send them the footage. And then, so that was the deal. He was like, okay, you guys set up the shoots. We're looking for this many segments. What can you guys do? So he said, there was Blowing Up, which was basically new riders. There was Scene Check, which was locations. And then there were, like, first ever, world first or whatever.
Yeah.
My camera guy was a BMX dude. He came up, they said, you got to do something that nobody else has ever done. He came up with the idea for pegs. And he's like, let's do the foot pegs. And then we told them we'd do foot pegs. They said, well, if you do that, we'll give you this many segments to produce.
Yeah.
So then we submitted the names for Blowing Up and all that type of stuff and some footage. They said, okay, those guys are good. So then I would set up all the shoots, line up the riders, fly Kyle out, which I think in the beginning he was still in New Jersey, but then he moved to California. But I would bring Kyle, set up all the riders, set up the shoot. We'd go and film it. Then we'd send the footage, to them. Then the second season, we did like way more. We got 6 segments, I think, the second season. And same thing. I picked out all the guys. I submitted all the ideas for segments and scenes, Youngstown and all those places. I submitted all that stuff. They said okay. And then we started producing the segments for the show. So anything East Coast, Brody Wilson, Youngstown, Greg Hartman, Jack Rowe. I set up all those shoots. The foot pegs in the first season. We came back and did another foot peg thing for the second season. But yeah, I basically scheduled all the locations
yeah.
and the riders and all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
And
That's
then,
not too bad. So you definitely did force yourself upon FMX.
yes. And then we actually,
wow.
the way it worked was Kyle was getting paid for the footage for those, but basically they were paying for him to fly in and fly out. And then also in my second video, we did a bunch of 18 millimeter film, which anybody that knows, buying the camera doesn't cost anything. Buying the film doesn't cost anything. It's getting the stuff, like the film has to be processed. Yeah. So it's getting it processed onto the film, which costs a ton of money. So they paid for all that as well. So my whole second video has a bunch of 18 millimeter in it just because they, they basically paid a lot of the expenses for us to film my video because they were using the footage. Yeah. The whole thing was M80 had to release the segments or the episodes before we could release the film.
Huh.
So we would do all the M80 segments, submit all that stuff, and then edit the film. And then once that season aired, we drop the video.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Fuck. So much goes into it.
A lot goes into it. That's why now, doing all this, I realize I've been doing this shit for a long time, lining people up for videos and producing stuff. And just at that time, I didn't edit anything myself. Kyle edited everything.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. The editing for me is the hardest part. Filming, no stress.
Yeah.
Well, editing, I'm out.
I wish, and at that time, editing was much bigger deal because we were doing mini DV tapes.
Yeah.
So we were running mini DV reels, and then I would have to log timestamp in, timestamp out of every clip. So I'd sit there and watch and be like, okay, this is a good clip. Timestamp start, timestamp end. And then that would all get logged, and then we'd have to pull the segments out per timestamps. It was a lot.
No.
Dude, and the videos...
Not interested.
The videos, we had 60 2-hour mini DV cassettes per DVD. That's...
What?
Yeah, so that's 120 hours of footage. He was a little bit... He is super... That I don't like that shot. And I'm like, bro... What is wrong with it? And he's like, the thing over here. And I'm like, you're too much of an artist. Settle down. You know who's actually really good? Blake Shipman. He'll show up and film you for 10 minutes and then put a 2-minute edit out that night.
Yeah.
But people are not like that. He's really, really good at just seeing something, filming it, and then using it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you need. You need somebody who knows what they're looking at. They know what it is. They know how to film, and they've got an eye for it.
Yeah.
And I guess probably fucking fast as well.
I think Kyle is he's a perfectionist, and dealing with I think he went to some kind of school for it, and then dealing with Adam and the way that they wanted that stuff shot for M80 was very particular, because I'd see his list of how the shoots had to be, and it was we wanted the people lined up 1/3 of the thing is them, and then the background, and it was everything was like that, very meticulous as far as how the shots were. I think some of that rubbed off on him, so then everything that we did was I
bet. I imagine, hey, it'd be just so much effort back then.
Yeah.
So much effort. You need to film it properly because you don't want to be stuffing around with editing anyway. Yeah. So get it done how I want it, or don't bother.
Well, that's what I learned from the whole thing. Now when I shoot stuff, I film as close to how I want the order and everything, how I want the final product to be. And I try not to shoot a bunch of extra. Because once you have extra footage that you're now searching through and stuff, you can get lost really easily. So I try to be purposefully shot, and then I'll
Yeah.
reshoot something once or twice, but I don't do a bunch of that.
Yeah, fair call. There you go, kids. You've learned something for Instagram.
There you go. All right, guys, comment. Let us know what you think. Any other good events? If you guys have any good events on VHS or something. I know in the past I've actually sent my VHS tapes out and had them swapped onto discs, so that's probably something I'll do with that MXVM and some other stuff. So yeah, you guys got any gems? Let us know. And like I said, if there is, once we get enough interest, we'll switch this to live so that we can have, you know, other people commenting in the chat or whatever and be like, you know, bring up some good points or you know, ask some good questions. So I'm excited. We have fun doing this, and when you get feedback from other people that are excited about it too, it's kind of cool, you know, that we're not the only people that are pumped on this.
That's it. It's not just us. Like, surely there's other people in the world that love watching this sort of stuff.
That are unhappy with their lives now and want to reminisce about what it was like in 2000.
Exactly. When things were better and you were younger and life didn't just like keep smashing you down and you hated it.
Yeah, we didn't have to.
No, wait. No, life's awesome. Don't worry. Nah, cool. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for having me on. Fucking loved it. Good idea. And I just want to watch more freestyle. And I'm just actually more pumped on regular tricks from seeing that.
Well, that is the cool part, right? Like, I think that's why, that's a little bit of the disconnect with freestyle now, I would say, with regular people, because just jumping a ramp is crazy to a lot of people. But like you can at least, if you can put yourself into, I'm going to jump something, you could see yourself doing a nothing or a no-footed can. But like, even like, let's say Robbie Adelberg, one-handed heart, you're like, probably never going to pull that off. I rode for a long time. I never pulled that off. Like, so then you're, well, not that good. I did one-handed hearts. They certainly didn't look like that.
Yeah. No, I think it's cool. I just love watching it. And actually, I completely forgot. I did a very quick 5-minute chat with Taka Higashino in France a couple of weeks ago. And he was talking about no backflip comps. So I'll put that. It's just a little 5-minute clip, and I'll put that one out. And he wants to see it. He wants comps, no flips. He wants to have fun.
He wants to destroy everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he wants. He just wants to sandbag a gold medal on the back of everybody else has given up on.
Yeah, if you went straight upside tricks, like, I mean, that's a good even question. Straight upside tricks right now, I would have to say Taka would be very hard to beat. Adelberg would be very hard to beat.
Jones.
Yeah, how would I forget Jones? Yeah, there's a couple of dudes that if you just went straight upside.
Brody.
That's a good contest.
Would Brody still be smashing straight upsides these days?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he would be.
Bro.
Yeah. Bro. Who else?
He came out of the woods doing perfect tricks, so I don't imagine they suck.
He's not going to forget.
We were riding and he kept doing, I forget what it was. He kept doing some trick over. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, said something. I'm like, you're done. You already got that trick. And he's like, everything could be better, Clint. And I'm like, fuck off, all right? Like, you're already too high of a level to be trying to make that better.
Yeah.
Just settle down and make me feel bad.
He just looks like he's just the absolute perfectionist.
Yeah. He was, like I said, he would do tricks. He would, every time we'd practice, he'd come out and he'd do every single trick in a row and then go through new ones. And I'm like,
I like him. That's how I did my training. I would start the day and I'd go through every trick, bang, 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 bang. And I'd probably do it 2 or 3 times, and then I'd have a rest, and then maybe 2 more times, and then I'd hopefully work on new things. But I'd always go through everything first, just so I never forgot, like, I spent that much time learning how to do
Yeah.
a switchblade. I'm going to make sure I can still do a switchblade. Even though it's small, I still want to do a switchblade.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I thought it
can't.
was
How many? It's like by the time I stopped my career, I bet you there was as many or more tricks that I no longer did than I did.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose all that stuff that
Yeah.
I'd learned for so long. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get all this and I'm gonna do it bang, bang, bang
I
every day.
scared myself with stuff, and then I was like,
It
how
can
much
wait.
is that?
No, bar tricks. I didn't do bar tricks. I gave up on that shit. But everything else apart from bar tricks, I was doing until my last day of riding. But anyway, that's it. I've wandered off again. Sorry.
I know. We're both ADD.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you. We're out of here. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, and that's it.